for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, I want to thank all of our witnesses for your testimony today and for what you do to keep our communities safe. Last week, I introduced bipartisan legislation, the Resilient Emergency Alert Communications and Training Act, or REACT Act. And I appreciate the support of my colleague, Mr. Weber of Texas, by the way of his co-sponsorship to make it bipartisan. This bill would provide technical and financial assistance to state, local, and tribal authorities to conduct end-to-end testing and community-based exercises of warning systems. It's a simple idea. We want the federal government to support our local emergency managers so that they're ready to alert the public when disaster strikes. Mr. Newton, you've had firsthand experience leading communities through disasters. In your experience responding to these disasters, what are the biggest barriers to sending clear, effective alerts quickly? And what kind of preparation do local communities need to overcome those challenges? I know that's a broad question there, but if you could address that.
Thank you. I think the first is the obstacle of the cost. Is the obstacle of the software. What platform are you going to use to actually activate the system? Typically, those are not a one-time cost. It's more of a subscription. So that's the first obstacle. I think the other challenge that we have is we focus so much on the technology that allows us to do the alerting that we don't take the time to really focus in on. There's a person that actually has to ingest information, make a decision, maybe determine do they have the authorities to make certain decisions, and then act on those decisions. I think one of the challenges, I've done this for a long time, but yet that's one of the more stressful things in my job is to actually set off an alert and craft a message that it's both relevant and meaningful and actionable. And so at this point, there's actually a resource out of University of Albany, a dashboard that helps you craft effective messaging. And so I think that's the challenge. And then I think in line with what you were suggesting, we've got to practice. You've got to train, we've got to practice, and you got to keep practicing.
Appreciate that answer very much, Mr. Newton. My next question is to Mr. Wright. You've led the development of emergency alerting systems, including Beacon. As I understand it, this tool and other third-party commercial emergency alerting systems often rely on federal alerting infrastructure, whether it's IPAWS, EAS, or WIA, or public broadcasting transmitters and towers. So, Mr. Wright, I'm wondering why so many communities use third-party alert and warning systems. Could you describe what gaps remain in public alerting tools and how we can close those gaps?
Thank you for your question, Congressman. It was actually music to my ears to hear that you're using the Warn Room resources to help your agency learn how to craft more effective alerts. At the University of Florida and through the public broadcasting infrastructure, our job is to take those alerts that are coming directly from the agencies at the county, state, and federal levels, and then transmit those out to the public as quickly and as efficiently as possible. That's our role in the overall alerting ecosphere. We have developed an extraordinary partnership with the Florida Division of Emergency Management at the state level, but then also at the local level with county-level emergency managers to ensure that they know that they have a trusted partner in the alerting process and that they can depend on their local public broadcaster to get their information out exactly as they have crafted it. That's really the value of Beacon. One of them is that it's taking your exact messaging, and then the AI is translating that exactly as it's put into the system, and then it's broadcast out on the Beacon system 24/7. It's truly the first alerting device or channel anywhere in the world, and it's already proven to be very effective.
Thank you for that. And as I close, I just want to underscore the points you made earlier in the hearing. Earlier this year, I co-led a bipartisan appropriations request to support FEMA's Next Generation Warning Systems program, but the majority and the Trump administration just rescinded funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and as a direct result, it can no longer administer those grants. That decision means emergency alerts won't get to those who need them most. This is the opposite, in my opinion, of what we need to be doing. So Thank you all again for your testimony, for being here, and with that, I yield back.